Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. I will finally have the Tide Spirit, guys. It is time to get it. Look at that. I have my 5 stars Crazy Raider and 2 other Crazy Raiders. So without further ado, guys, let's get in here and let's take the Tide Spirit. And then I will try to have better remodels on that. And then we are gonna see the difference between the two red Guardians in PvP. There we go, guys. Right, select, cannot select deployed Guardian. Yes. Just changing that. Merge, Spirit Soul, Tide Spirit. Alright, this is the right one. There we go, guys. There we go. Oh, wait, I have another button to click. My bad. There we go. I finally have the Tide Spirit so I can compare the two Guardians in PvP. And finally know if it was good or not to go for the Flame Spirit, even though I had the Warbringer class. I'm pretty convinced that this one is gonna help me to tank a crazy fucking amount of damage. We will check that, guys. So, yeah, this is not the one I want to change. Can I change this one? No, I need to deploy the Tide Spirit to do that. So let's check the remotes, guys. Crit rate, tenacity, penetration. With this one, I guess that we need a lot of tenacity and better tenacity penetration as well. That would help a lot. The reason why I decided to go for the Flame Spirit at the beginning is... Don't know if I can check the detail. Attribute preview. Yeah, this is the Guardian with the highest tenacity penetration, which means that the higher you have, the faster you will kill the opponent's Guardian. But the thing is, the other one has a lot of tenacity, and it is giving you a lot of survivability in battles. Increasing final damage rest by 40%. This is absolutely insane, guys. So, yeah. Probably it will perform way better. We will check that. So, you have the mountain right there, you have a few of these, gonna try to take some tenacity penetration. The global T-pen is probably less efficient on this one because the base coefficient is very low. Not sure about that. Final damage boost, final damage res. Got some combo right there, tenacity, blue. Gonna change this one. Try to have a green, this one is better by the way. Yeah, it is just burning my stones. Not gonna go far away with that, guys. What the hell is going on? I'm getting only gray. Come on. Can I have something better? Of course, no. The worst luck I've ever had on my accounts. Alright, very nice. So this one is deployed. Let's see what it does in battle. So PvP, guys. There we go. Let me check. Bloodmaster. Yeah, you know what? Let's try against that player. Or... against Peto? Yeah, let's try against a Beastmaster. Let's see how long I can survive, if I can survive. Alright, I died. I died. Interesting. Very interesting. Not making a big difference, in fact, against another DPS class. Right, let's go back with the Flame Spirit. Oh, wait. This is normal, guys. This is not the right build. I'm changing that on the right build. So I had the Flame Spirit, in fact, on the battle. Let's go there and let's deploy the Tide Spirit, guys. Let's check the difference. Let's try to find a Peto again. Where are you, my friend? There we are. Let's check how long I can survive with the Tide Spirit that time. Dude, I was able to win that. Yeah, the difference is huge. I can receive a lot of heals thanks to my pack accessory because I have a crazy amount of final damage res. So yeah, first point is going to the Tide Spirit when you are facing DPS classes. What about the tanks? I was expecting that result. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting that result. Want to try that against Angel, by the way. Very strong mage. I wonder how it is gonna work. Let's check that. Normally they are killing me. When I was using the Flame Spirit, they were killing me with the skills. So maybe that time I will be able to tank the damage coming from the skills. No, it's not gonna change anything because, yeah, the second skills are killing me all the time. And now I don't have them anymore. So I suppose that the other one is better. Was able to win, but it was very, very close. Let's get back in there and let's come back to the Flame Spirit, guys. Let's retry. Need to find her again. Angel, there we go. Let's check if it does make any difference. Suppose that I will kill her Guardian faster, so I can start dealing some damage a bit earlier. Yeah, look at that. The Guardian is dead already. And so am I. The result was just a bit better. Then it depends on the class you have in front of you. So against the mage, in fact, the Flame Spirit was better because I can start dealing some damage earlier in the battle. And so, yeah, the first skills casted by a mage are not dealing a lot of damage, but then the following skills are killing you. So if I can start damaging the guy in front before, then it helps a lot, I guess. So, Tide Spirit, guys, let's try against the tank. If I can find one. Blood Master. There we go. Let's check if it does make a difference. And how big the difference is gonna be. It's gonna be worse. Pretty convinced that the Tide Spirit is not the way to go against the tank. Look at that. I struggled to beat his tank. And now... Okay, alright, I'm receiving some heals, but yeah, he has the Tide Spirit again and I am dying. Very close to the end. I'm dead. Look at that. Cheetah mounts. Alright, I was able to win thanks to the cheetah mount and the extra burst damage I had at the end. But it was extremely close. If I use the Flame Spirit, guys, the result is completely different. Let's retry. Let's see how fast I can kill his Guardian. And if I can win earlier the battle. Look at that. Alright, Tide Spirit is dead. Yeah, I don't have a lot of damage, in fact. Maybe the result is gonna be the same. Right, I can start dealing some damage. The Tide Spirit is there again. The Tide Spirit is dead. I have the Blitz Assault. Haven't procced the Cheetah Mount yet. Alright, Cheetah Mount. Yeah, it was a bit easier with the Flame Spirit. So I was right since the beginning. If your goal is to beat some tanks, having a lot of tenacity penetration and the Flame Spirit, if you are a DPS class, can help a lot. If you are a tank, I'm not sure about that because I never tried a tanky class. So I can't tell you which one is the best, but I suppose that if you're able to kill the opponent's Guardian fast in battle, even if you're a tank, you are gonna release way more damage faster in battle, and maybe it's gonna help you even if you're a tank against another tank. At least this one helps a lot against a tank. It doesn't help a lot. It doesn't help at all against another DPS, but it's pretty interesting against a mage. With some tanky stats? Don't know. Yeah, but the Tide Spirit guy is gonna help me a lot in more situations. It's a bit better, in fact. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below, guys. Now I have the Tide Spirit and I'm gonna continue with that. Suppose that I can go there, and if I want to, I can get 1 star. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna increase my tenacity penetration by a bit, and the tenacity and the global defense. And I'm gonna unlock like 2 stars right there, so a bit more stats for my character. But you know what? The Flame Spirit, as I said, is good against the tank, so I think that for now I'm just gonna keep the 2 of them. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment below, guys. Have a very nice day, take care, and see you on the next video. Ciao.